I think I have more dirt than I do material, but it's just so dangerous. See, there's one here, if that hits the tractor, see there? That's where it's going to hit my tractor, and it scuffs it all up. See that? It's very, it's a really, ooh. Maybe I got it, maybe I don't. I think I do. What I usually do is I just go backwards, try to keep it all. But I've got dirt, I got rock, I got cement, everything now is being pulled out of here, put into that burn area. And then eventually what I'll have to do probably is take my dump trailer up there, and then I'll have to probably take a lot of this stuff and put it in that dump trailer, and then go dump that dump trailer somewhere. Uh-oh, I'm gonna run over this thing here. It's gonna tear up the underneath of my tractor. So you gotta really, you got a lot of debris. They got the freaking tree stump. And you can screw up your tractor pretty quick. I got out earlier, I thought I was smelling hydraulic fluid. And it doesn't take much for you to screw up one of these hydraulic lines, and then, you're dead in the water. So let's see if we can get this safely over to the burn pile. As it grows, it gets bigger and bigger. So there's one. We're going to try. This thing's going to be kind of tricky because it's going to want to. See that? Oop, oop, oop. I'm trying to get that thing from not hitting my tractor. Alright. I kind of got that. And then later I'll probably have to move a lot of this stuff up higher onto that pile. It's a finesse in it. Well, I got a lot of material back here. It's just all been hidden under all the debris. But yeah, you can see I got a lot of stuff sitting back here. I got some big ass tree logs back here too. Another side of this pile. So here's concrete, I can see that. Let's see, you see all that wood? It's my old porch. And I move this stuff. Back up a little bit. Let's see here. Try to get underneath that a little bit better. Like I say, this thing definitely picks up some stuff. Not bad. That was a pretty good pickup right there. Not too shabby. Having that tooth bar is huge. That's a tooth bar. You can't do this. There's no way. I think if I waited to do this in another few days, this would definitely be a mud pit because it's going to get so much warm. The ground still is kind of frozen a little bit. So that is playing to my advantage. Don't fall off, because you're going to get out of the tractor and pick it all up. Or, actually, I can usually finagle it and pick it up with a bucket. Now, kind of knowing how to attack this, pile, it's a whole other thing, if you know what I mean. I'm going to have to drag this stuff out over here because it's going to take out my fence. But we're going to try to get another good picking right here. One hand this thing, see if I can do it. And so it's not really going to pull some stuff out a little bit, but not really a great load of stuff. The next run I do, I will get I'll get a little better hit right there. Do okay next time. Right now I got probably half a thing of dirt and debris and now I should be able to get that thing pretty good. Let's see if I can one hand this, and because I'm pretty straight on, so I should get that pile pretty damn good. I would think I'd get a fair amount. Not too shabby, see that? So that's pretty good. That's, you're gonna put a little dent in that pile right there. How about that, huh? We'll just kind of go backwards. Sometimes you're better off going backwards. If you go frontwards, sometimes things fall off the tractor, then you run over it. That's what happened over there. I was going frontwards, that fell off, went underneath the tractor, and it could have damaged my mower deck assembly for the mid-mount mower. Yeah, that would be very expensive if I ruined that assembly. And I don't think I did, but I can find out when I go put the mid-mower on that something ain't right about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I ran over that damn log or that wood and it bent the damn frame. So I can say you're better off going backwards than forward. So Gail just texted me the Evel Knievel Rocket 3 GT is at Dulles Motorcycles. You know, it's so funny. I went to her website last night to see if that was available, and they didn't show it. And I was so tempted today to go down there and check out and see that thing in person. Now, the downside is that's a $28,000 bike, then set up and freight. You're going to be at 30 grand, sales tax, you know, blah, 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 blah. You're going to be 31, 32 grand. And it's a theme of Evel Knievel on a motorcycle that just, you know, so many years back was a $21,000 motorcycle. And it's all a theme, so you're going to pay dearly for that bike. And then you'll be stuck with it, I promise you. Now, if you're watching my video the other day, you know I was talking about the Evel Knievel Rocket 3 R and the Rocket 3 GT. And that's GT there. It has the, it's more of the relaxed, lean back, not the more aggressive stance where you're like the sport style. So pretty cool, isn't it? But in the pictures, it made that paint not look so white. That's interesting. I didn't think it was that white. So in person, that may not be as cool as you think it is. Pretty incredible how Evel Knievel is more of a Triumph guy than a Harley guy. See, that rear back rest tells you it's the GT version. Anyway, the handlebars are lean back. And the forward front foot controls are forward. So there it is. It's Motorcycle to Dulles. If you're watching my channel, go spend. You're going to be out the door 32, 31. Because Motorcycle to Dulles ain't going to bend on the setup and freight. And that's going to be probably close to $1,500, $2 grand. The bike's like 28 and change. You're at 30, sales tax. You'll be at 32 grand, I guarantee it. 33 grand. No thanks. I'm happy with mine. That's a great thing. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start dragging the debris away from my fence line because it's too close to that fence and it's going to end up raining it. So I'm going to start now trying to get debris away and bring it out without catching the fence line. You see there what I'm doing here? See, so now that debris out, and I can go in there and catch it better, get it out of the way. Some of the debris I'm probably going to have to, well, I don't know, I may be able to catch that 6x6. So I'll go straight in. Touch all that debris, and I'll kind of come a little bit at an angle so I push it away from the fence line without tearing up my cab with all this tree things here, so I gotta get my 2 hands on this. Did all right. So I kind of got that, what I was trying to accomplish. Once again, I really have to honestly say, if I did this project on Monday or Tuesday, this ground just could be way too wet. Now, sure, I could wait it out until, the challenge is, for this ground to be dry, it's going to be May or June at best. I mean, June. But then I can't do a burn pit. That's why now is the essence is the time of the essence, or whatever you say. Now this is classic. Look at Ginger. Ginger's up there on my 4-wheeler. I'm going to go in a little different angle now, but over the years I do know that this area here gets really muddy right in here. I might come and attack this thing now this way right here. Let's do that. Get the old bucket down. See if we can catch that big old log. That's gonna be tough. It's a big log. We got it. That's not bad. Okay, not too shabby. In some ways, this tractor being 3046, in some ways, it's a little better than my bigger one because it's not as heavy and you can maneuver in a little more tighter areas. But that 4000 series is such a bigger tractor, it can move a lot of stuff. The young man that bought that from me and his wife live local. That was a great tractor. So I'm sure they're very happy with that tractor. That tractor will last the rest of their life if they take care of it. That's the amount of tractor. If you take care of it, it'll last you 30, 40 years or more. I mean, once again, if you take care of it. Getting a lot of dirt in this burn pile, but it is what it is. So, see if we kind of get this thing up here now. Got some hay in there, some grasses. There's Diesel and Rebel, Ginger and Prince and Gypsy are in the house with the kid. I just called her and said, where are Prince and Gypsy? I can't be watching them. So make sure you got them. She's like, oh, I got them in the house. Okay. That's a good thing. Yeah, see, the ideal thing for my back area here would be all this debris and wood is all cleaned up. And this is just all nice and level in a grassy area. Where it looks very nice and clean. And you have no idea how many years this area has been a dumping area. When they built my house, this whole back area was a dumping area of all the debris. It took me years to get rid of that. All right, let's go in here and try it now. See some more logs in here that I put back here when I took down all those big trees. So I already know that. There, what is that right there? Look at that there. So that's your good old vine that'll end up pulling your stuff out of here. It'll pull stuff out of this damn bucket, watch. That vine's dangerous. If I go forward, that vine will get all cut up on my tractor. So you have to go backwards with that stuff. If I was to go forward, that's all underneath my tractor, and then what it does, it wraps around your tires, your wheels. It's just, that stuff is so bad. Let's not run anything over here. Wowsker, I'm really impressed with this tractor, the amount of weight it's moving up at the front end on this loader. It really is doing a great job. I mean, it really has a lot of power. So I'm just very, very impressed. The 3000 series is kind of this heavy duty, which I would have told you I don't think so. This is concrete. I'm just trying to get that whole area cleaned out back there, but I mean, it's just incredible on how good this is doing on moving this material around. Very impressive. So, making progress here, everybody. All right, wowsker. Even for me, like, where the hell did this come from? Look at this big old thing of concrete. What did that used to support on my property? I don't even know. See here, look at this here, man. It's crazy. This tractor really does pick up a lot of weight. I mean, for me, that's impressive. Considering the size tractor says, it's a good size tractor, but you know, there's a fine line of these loaders really moving stuff around versus not so much. There's that fox. That fox is right here. Look at him. See him? He goes. It's not that big. So it's interesting. He's really hanging out in this area. So you must have chickens or something around here. To the top of the hill. So now I've got Diesel and Rebel cabled, but you know, does that play off to the bad thing? We're gonna get back in here and start pulling debris out. That fox doesn't seem to be really scared, you know, so much of its environment around it. That's not good. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open and see if he comes circling back around this way. I should get my gun and just go shoot him. I don't know. Can you do that? Or there he is right there. Look, there he is. Definitely in a hunting mission. He's in that pen. This is the most active fox I've ever had on my property. So where'd he go? He's up around. He's up there now, on the other side. There he is. See him? Just hanging out. I gotta keep my eye out because he can come circling back around to my property, this other side right here. Oh, he's over. Oh, he just jumped in over the fence. Do you see that? He just jumped over that fence. Did you see how high he jumped? It's just like that, like nothing. So now, what's over there on the other side? Oh, here he's back over here again. Looks like he got trash or something. Yeah, he's got something. He's got trash. I don't know, guys, on the other side of that hill. It's fuel time. Oh my goodness gracious. Would you sit in a tractor for and hours at a time. Oh my gosh, my whole body's like locked up. Woo. You get way too comfortable as you fall out of the tractor. Oh my gosh. Yikes. That's all I can say is, oh my gosh. As you get older in life, man, your bones, your ligaments just lock up. You're gonna be an old man, that's for damn sure, but man, that's turned into a project. I've gotten most of the debris out of there, but man, it's now so soft. It's amazing what this tractor's doing right now in that mud. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, what a little torque monster, man. Everybody's looking for a nice tractor. This John Deere, they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap, but they're good. The only thing I like about this John Deere is how you open the hood. You have to get a screwdriver to open it. It's so stupid. Oh, it just doesn't end, man. It doesn't end. So my kid comes out here and throws the garbage in this can. You better go nuts. She's gonna come clean it up. I ain't cleaning it up. That's for damn sure. What a joke. She could have thrown the garbage in these other big garbage cans. So, oh well. It's getting colder. I don't know what's going on, but it's getting colder. So, all right. So, see, you have to get this screwdriver. This is the stupidest design in the world. We do this here. Just pop this hood. And then I gotta get down here for the battery so I can get my pump going for the fuel. Now I'm so glad I went down to the station the other day and got fuel. If you watch my video, this thing's pretty empty. Not for damn sure, but I don't know how big a tank this thing has. My guess would be, I would think 5 gallon. That'd be my guess. I don't know. Maybe it's bigger than that. Just look at the specs, couldn't I? This isn't an automatic nozzle. This thing will end up overflowing if I don't watch it. So, and the fuel gauge doesn't register for a while, it looks like. Alright, so after 4 o'clock I can do the burn, but man, that stuff's so wet, I don't know. I don't know if I may have to wait another day or so. We're still going. Well, this is probably a 10-gallon tank. That took quite a while. So, yeah, it ain't no 5 gallon. It's probably a good 10-gallon tank. All right, disconnect the clippies, and I can say burr, but you know what? I'm gonna get lunch. It's getting late in the day. That's a lot of work, man. See you do this. That's a lot of work, man. No better feeling than having a full tank of fuel, right? Let me get this thing backed up so I don't hit my Pioneer. This thing's definitely a workhorse. Very impressed. Very impressed with the John Deere product. I was such a Kubota guy. I've been such a Kubota guy most of my life. And went until about, I don't know, I guess about, I don't know, it's like 2018. I bought my first John Deere. I'm trying to think. But yeah, they're so expensive. Now this is, getting these last few pieces of wood out of here is very, very challenging. To the point I'd probably be better off just jumping on a tractor and throwing them in, because this is so, now you just sink. You just sink in this thing. It's so challenging. Yep, no way, man. This thing has turned into a mud pit. I can't even steer. And that's just always the way it is. You do jobs. It's always just the last few things that are become the most difficult to do. I mean, look at that. It's just no way. I go in there, the tractor won't even steer. So I'm going to try to drag a few things out of here, but that's about it. I'll have to literally just get a tractor and throw some of these things in the bucket. I just can't get to them. Cool. I got that big old piece of wood there. It came from a big old tree. Limb. Don't catch that. Don't do that. Just about. Then I got another piece that's fighting me. It's like you fight this stuff at the end of the day. There's our limb that just it wouldn't stay in the bucket. That's a whole other project. Don't want to run over that. That would definitely tear up underneath my carriage. Yeah, I want to make some progress. The only downside, if any rains came in, that's going to be just a swamp. That's going to be a problem. Coba, I get another piece of wood. It's all about a piece of wood. Once you get a few more of that wood out of there, I think that's going to be it for today, because I need to do a lot of grading back there. That's a whole other project. So I'll just call it a day. Look at good old Kiefer. That's what I want to call him, a diesel. He ain't happy about that damn cable. He's trying to eat through it. I imagine had a rope on it, he'd be gone. Yeah, he ain't happy, but he's been on there a long time, so I gotta really kind of get finished up here and get the. Do I light the fire tonight? Debatable. I may. We shall see. He's not happy. Look at him. He's having a fit right now. Diesel! Hey! Stop it! Diesel! Stop it! You know what you're doing. Stop it. Alright, let's get back here and keep on working. Just a few more shovels and that's it. Alright, that's it for me. Got most of the wood out of there. That all needs to be graded back there. Whole other project. Whole other day. That tree needs to come down. I mean, it just... The back 40 back there needs to be cleaned up. It just doesn't end, man. I gotta get the pumps, need water, need to be fed. They're getting tired of me on that cable. So, stay tuned for the big bonfire. I don't know if it happens tonight or not. Debatable because it's so wet. I just don't know how much this thing's gonna burn because I brought in so much wet material over here on this side. I'm sure, like in this area here, it'll burn pretty good, but I don't think it's gonna burn very good on the other side. But this is worth a try. It's close to 4 o'clock. Got to call the county and tell them if I do this, they know what's going on. So there you go, everybody. It's the big day of what? Making a mess. Cleaning up the property. The never-ending Ice Age TV adventures. Everybody, God bless. Hope it's a beautiful Saturday evening. Thanks for watching. Hey, everybody. It's time for a drink. You ever had red vodka? If you have, I haven't. And I wouldn't drink red vodka, because you know why? This is red diesel. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I just got done spending the afternoon cleaning out my back 40 here on trying to dress up the property here. And I have a burn pile here that I created years ago. And I just have been too distracted and too many other things to be here to set it on fire. So I think this thing will burn pretty good, but it's so much wet material. So I'm going to start here on the right-hand side. I just called Loudoun County's fire department. They do know that is the protocol. You got to call the county, tell them what you're doing so people don't freak out. So I did give them a heads up. And the irony is, they don't want you to start this thing until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You'd think they'd want you to burn it in the daytime, but anyways, and you can't start any fire after midnight. You can't add anything to this fire after midnight. So here we go. I'm going to pour some fuel in this bad boy, and let's see if she torches.